Good morning. I'm Lucas Smeraldo, author of 365 Revolutions. This is a book of poetry that is centered in 52 yoga poses, with each pose inspiring 7 different voices, all in the spirit of liberation. Today we're going to focus on pose number 6, Bhujangasana, or Cobra, and imagine yourself belly to the ground, back arched, in dialogue with the earth, with your belly and groin, in connection to the earth. And that informs and inspires these 7 poems. So, Cobra 1. I bend in hopeful arc at the moment of my half-life, this clandestine sapphic smile, this looping revelation of a heart I've kept in hiding, and now you see me. At the honest nexus of my gender, at full and proud surrender to the palette of skin, this renunciation of all my previous disembodiments. I am not an apology of nature. I was meant to rise and spiral and succeed, and now you see me, a vision in the tall grass. Now you see me, in the age where camouflage and cover are condemned to full decline. 2. I am not far from it. The asphalt court and diagonal crack, the pierogies boiled at dusk, the fry bread with 2 spoons of jam, double Dutch patty cake, spit kick pop, the waning light of the late night sun in my window to help me sing myself to sleep after the belt broke my skin. My purple hairband on the bathroom sink just below my mother's outstretched fingers. The prayer rug worn at the point of the forehead kiss. The racial slur that could not have formed on my mother's lips. The pancake batter that my sister and I spattered on the grill. The Billie Holiday somber sung by my grandmother. The December that my dad split up. The rosemary I grew in the garden all by myself. The mastiff splayed and salivating on the good couch. The long shower, the very long shower that I try to take while my sister pounded on the door. The sweet smell of her hot chocolate chip cookie breath when I reached the baking pan too late. The garlic frying on the olive oil breeze. The rumble of my bedpost near the elevated track. The echo of the empty kitchen when my father was still not home at 10. The schematic of the slave ship hold laid on the coffee table so that my brothers and me would not forget. The baseball that chipped the corner pane of the French door laying near the crime scene. The simple wooden cross my uncle brought me home from the Coptic in Jerusalem. The moose that crossed the backyard on his late-day Sunday walk. The Buddha on the altar by the picture of the dead. None of it is far from where I am. From where I rise is where I've been. 3. We send ourselves into this new uprising, leaning with our all-sternum hearts and unbossed voices. We, the full throat reinvention of one radical body bent towards justice. So do not pardon us as we interrupt, thrust our moral arc into your vast and deadened places. These are the graces of the advanced snakes in the grass arising en masse to even the field. 4. We are the gods and goddesses of torso, all heart and gut and groin, living extreme, our belly to the wheel, retracted arms and legs on account of drag, fleet without foot, ground dragons and the sworn enemies of friction. We are the allies of lift because our bodies demand it, and you'll see us like lightning bolts across your hemisphere, and if we are this distillation of shimming glimmer in flight, why in the hell would you ever call us disabled? 5. Let me practice these instincts of reading the wind, my heart at weather vane rising above a bunkered nation. Let me join a generation that chooses to live o'er ground. Let us find each other and become the advance, full sternum, true agents of a longer peace, earned by interruption, and if ever there was time, it is now. 6. Send your throats forward, you hidden ground travelers who sing to nobody listening. It is the time of your voice. This box, this hold, this chamber moist will moan no prayers, will speak at pitch, will lip no conciliations. And those that governed the 500 years, so accustomed to hearing their own voices, will acclimate into a new solitude, while the once silent school this nation into this justice of listening. 7. This calculation of back and breast, betting on the heart, is not in all created equal. There are those of us who can risk our day, guardians at the gate, defending our solitude's perimeters, while we test the limits of an open source, our chests in the lead. But we, of the fragile second inheritance, sons, daughters, and they, have no protected borders, have never lived within the case of that rare constitution. We, the targets of the random, pervasive, and capricious storm, double gamble our hearts, stand in those naked fields, tribute and accumulation of the innocent dead, and pray to higher stakes. Send our cause into bold sternum prayers, chest to the wind, voice at full throat fixed, and bound by clavicle grace. We are citizens adjoined, worthy of this finite and rationed first inheritance, and our durable pride is in fine resilience.